Greetings, good evening, from one depressed gentleman to the rest of who is there. Maybe there's others like me who feel the same way. I know for some reason I seem to connect more with the mentally ill and disturbed people more than anybody else, because you can see and vision what I see. We are more connected than anybody else. And who feels the way we feel? That's right, the women. Because of the moon, and the moon is out right now, and it seems like the moon is always out now. Right now, when I look above my house, I see a lot of women having menstrual pains. Why? Because the egg that is inside of them is all electronics. We speak electric within ourselves. If we didn't speak any electricity within ourselves, we wouldn't be living. We'd have no current or common current or the courteous of the currency, because everything is a current within us. This, would you like to see what happens to this? I'm going to try and do this for you. It is not recommended that it is done with anybody else, but I can do this. But I just want to show you something. Now we're going to take this off of here and do this. And we're going to just come over here. Can you see this? White powder. Okay, this is what we're going to do with the white powder. I'm going to take a lighter. Does anybody see what's going on? I'm going to try and do it again. Does anybody see what's going on? This is what they're giving me to take. So everybody saw that? Okay. Now you ask yourself, they're giving me this stuff to take and it lights on fire. It lights on fire. There's an element that is, you see, thank God I'm dumb, because it lights on fire, and for me, if my body is lighting it on fire, it's got to have a reaction within inside of me. Now if I'm not feeling well or sick, what's it doing? I asked my doctor, please, 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 I said, you think you can give me Lamoctal? She won't even discuss it with me. And I love my doctor. Why? Because she's courteous, she's always calm, she's only threatened me 3 times. And the 4th time she threatened me is, Ronnie, I can't give you more than 3 Ativans a week. I don't even want to take them. Do you know why I don't want to take them? Because I know if I have no more than 3 a week, and I'm going to rely on them, then when I don't have them, I'm going to feel down. So I don't take them at all. I'd rather be down all the time than go up and then feel down after. But tonight I might take one. This is what I want to do right now. I want to discuss 5 and 4. 5 and 4, in order to get number 4, the only way to get number 4, here's 1 2, here's 2 2s, here's a 3rd 2, here's a 4th 2, here's a 5th 2. There's how many ways to make 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ways to make 2. Let's start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and is that the way we started? There's 4 ways to get 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 and 2 makes 10, because we have to reflect and reconnect the 4. Now let's try this one more time. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. We reconnect with 5. So 5 times 2 makes 10. There cannot be a 12. There just can't be, because it doesn't create. Now in order to create this, okay, or this, both ways you need 2 and 2. So when you bust in blackjack, okay, it's because you have reconnected, and what you're doing is you're making a connection. 4 and 4, meaning 4 this way and 4 this way. That's the Barack Obama style. 44 is in between what we call space. Why? Because 45 is the action of this 1 fitting in this side 4, making your 5. 55 is 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals to 55. 55 is gray. So what is it all about the gray area? I'm not going to mention anything because I don't know. But we will jump into Cadillac. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3 equals 4. AC/DC. 9 is your birth. 9-4 with Mars and 9-3 with Earth. We do not come into this world until the 3 is created the 4. Our heads, our minds. 3-1-4, 3-3-1-3. C-A-C-C. This is C-C-C. This is, how do we get 4? This is 5, okay? And this is 4. You do not have the dot inside of 5, okay? 4 is an empty carcass. It's an egg. The only time it becomes real is when the dot comes in. Now you're electronic. Either you're 5 this way or you're 5 this way. But no matter what, you need 2, 2, and 1 to get this, or you need 2, 2, and 1 to get this. Regardless to the fact that in this world over here, you do this, and in this world over here, you do this, and in between, you do this. Why? Because now we connect one side with the other side. 4, 5, 4. That's the way it goes. 5, 4 one way, 5, 4 the other way. 5 and 4 is 9. 5 and 4 is 9. 5, 4 and 4 is 13. 13 is 1 and 3 is 4. Plus 5 equals 9. And what do we get out of it? We end up with this part over here. 3 is a creation of a 2 and a 1. 4 is a creation of 2 2s. These are not the same, and you cannot add a 1 to 4 or take away 1 from 4 to create 3, because 4 is a product of 2 corners. See all the ways to make all the numbers? This way, this way, this way, this way. 5775 says egg. It also says the electronic moon. A woman's menstruation based on the electronic moon. It's an electronic world. The moon moves things. Women have their menstrual cycle because it's controlled inside this world. So I don't know what you have to do to make it more comfortable, but what kind of mental anguish can a woman have by having the menstrual cycles? And they can tell me it's all fine and dandy indeed, but you know what? When you're coming to a period of give or take, whatever it is, an amount of 7 days every single month, the woman has to be completely different from man, because if I had to have my menstrual cycles every month and take away from the way I think and what I do every single time, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it would be an easy thing for anybody. I mean, shit, I'd be scared having children also. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. I'm trying to do a video. You think you can move, please? Now, I'm not sure whether... Oh, yes, I did take my medication tonight. I'm not sure which way to go with this. Again, the Cadillac, the total logical count, Cadillac says dill pickles. It says a lake. Cadillac backwards says to call, to die, and to create an angel. Cadillac. They have 3 different songs about a Cadillac, and there's a ranch. If you look up, there's a ranch, and I've seen it with my own eyes, with 4 or 5 Cadillacs from 1950-something upside down and buried in Texas, off of Highway 40. Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. So, the other thing I wanted to mention, and I mentioned once before, gray, because I'm not sure who said this to me, but G and R for gray is a combination of 25, and it's part of talking about who Jack is. Jack is just a card, Jack or Joker, and if you want to know about the A family, A, H, J, K, and R, when you say the A family letters, which means the first letter has the sound of an A in it, which is the AH, JK, and R, it says, Joker. And you know why I say, Joker? Because the number 1, which represents the first letter, which is supposed to be the A, at least the first letter in its own category, has an exclamation point. But I don't think letters are actually the first of their category. I think the dot gets its number first, but this dot is in the 5 position. It's a 0 dot in the 5 position. So level 2, because it's not level 1 on top, it's not level 3 on the bottom. We do know there is 3 levels. It is in the middle level, the center level of 2, in the center position of 0, of the 5 position of the 1 dot. 2015 or 2015. 5, 5, 5 make 15. 5, 5, 5 and 5 make 20. Now, how else do we want to say 15? 7 and a half and 7 and a half? Well, the minute you say 7 and a half and 7 and a half for 15, you automatically go into the Hebrew New Year of 5775, which also says G&E Electric. Now, there's a connection to that right here on the earth with General Electric. And at the same time, General Electric was noted to have the swastika on it, but that's okay, because Raphael also has the swastika on it. What else is there to say? But when you go to a place that kills chickens, they call it abattoir. But if you change the S and T from the 20th and 19th, you get the night sky of The Godfather. Abattoir. Abba and assoir says to sit. When you put 2 T's together, it looks like pie at the same time. I just put a box and I stuck it out here and I stuck it down here. Down here would go 9, up here would go 6, out here would make nothing at all, and out here would show this sign here, which is the creation matter of 7, 5, 9, 5 and 1, or 7, 5 and 3. Now I'm not really happy with this video. The family tree of vowels, okay, now who do the vowels belong to? When you use A and E, automatically 1 and 5 create the vowel 15, which is the letter O. When you take the letter O as 15 and put it with the first and fifth letter, we're still using 1 and 5 together, it creates 15 plus 1 and 5 equals to 21, which is the letter U. So now we got A, E, and U all together. The only one we have left out is the I letter. Now think of it this way. A is 1. E is 5. O is 1 and 5. And U is 21. None of them talk about 9. But 1 and 9 come together inside a pull yellow and keep it in the lower box between 1 and 5. Why? Because we count only 1 thumb. One other thing I wanted to mention is that the A, 1, the C, 3, back in Cadillac, because in Cadillac, A has this 1 dot, C has this 1 dot. The 4 does not have the dot, but the 4 is associated with the 5 inside the 9 card, because the A, C, E, and I all have the 1 single dot in it, and in the cards it's 1, 3 is 4, plus the 5 makes 9. So right away your first 3 1 dots that we have is inside 1 and 3 and 5, and 1, 3, 5 say ace. They create the 9 and it says ace high. So now you have 9 and 9, you have 18. Now there's no other card that holds it, so you have 18, and that stands for the letter R, which is Resh, which is 666. Now if we continue on to where else the A dot is located, we have now 18 plus the O makes it 33. Then we have the U makes it 43, 53, 54. The sun, S-U-N, it, I-T, makes 54. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 plus 4 is 9. It says I-T, it again. Now, I'm not sure if you understood that, and I know I'm a little confusing. I wish I was able to just have somebody sitting here, right here in front of me, so I can show you exactly what it is. I do not count these as heart letters. I count these as moons. And where do we see these moons? Inside the 7 is one of them. Inside the 8 is 2 of them. So 7 and 8 makes 15. And then in the 10 makes 25. 5 and 2 stand for the 7th card and stand for Jack, Earth, and the Heart. That's it. We're going to end the video right here. I just wanted to get those things out, and I'm going to try and design something from this deck of cards that I have not yet done. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I still even have not worked on the Sudoku board, but I will tell you that I have 3 cats sitting in front of me, and have a nice afternoon.